Hey everyone, SweetJohnnyCage here. Welcome back to part 21 of the Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin full playthrough walkthrough. In this part of the walkthrough, we're going to go through the first area of the first DLC, which is Sunken City Shulva. The DLCs of Dark Souls 2 are really fun. They're great areas, excellent world building, cool enemies, but all the bosses are at the end. So what that means is I need to take like a little detour to make this a more clean walkthrough. And about midway through this area is a cooperative side area. It's an area that is meant to be co-opted, and you'll sort of see what I mean by that when we get to it. But it's an area with a lot of enemies, a triple team boss fight, and you are meant to summon people, so we will do that when we get there. You can do it alone if you like. I'm just not going to. It's not worth it, and it's not meant to be done that way, I don't think. Yeah, so I'll show you my stats. I do that all the time now. Current level 158 with 45 Vigor, 30 Endurance, 20 Vitality, 40 Strength, 38 Dex, 25 Adaptability. And I have 189,000 souls left over from the final boss fights of the base game, so let's level up again now. I'll put a couple more points into Dex, and then we're going to go additional health. Okay, so the number one thing I recommend doing before going to Shulva is buying a bunch of arrows from Blacksmith Lenegrast here. It doesn't really matter which you buy, just get them. Oh my god, this is so slow. I'm going to get like 100. I also do want to mention, you're probably hearing the difference already, but I'm using a new microphone. And this is the Shure MV7 microphone. Which is a purchase I would not have been able to make without all of your support, so thank you so much. When I say, like, hey, you know, support the channel, I can buy new hardware, I mean it. This microphone is juicy. Okay, so in order to get into Shulva, we need a key. But in order to get the key, we need another key. So I've already gotten the first key, which is the Forgotten Key. I'll show it to you. Forgotten Key... Forgotten Key. Key tossed into the gutter. So it's not actually found in the gutter, it's actually found in Black Gulch. So I'll show you where to find this key. It's actually relatively easy to find. We got it in the walkthrough for Black Gulch, but in case you skipped it, I'll show you where to get it. It does require killing 2 giants. They are relatively easy, especially if you've beaten the base game. You probably have a ton of health, so you don't really have to worry about it. But what you want to do is you want to come through here, and then you want to get to where the first rock worm comes out. You want to be real careful with all these things. You want to go to where the first rock worm comes out, and then I'm going to kill the rock worm. Oh god. Oh, damn. I knew these guys came out, I just didn't know they'd follow. Drink, 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 drink. Great. So where the first rock worm comes out, there is a ledge that you can drop off of, which we'll do now. Right. So it's right here. So this is the Forgotten Door. And this is Dark Diver Grandal. We covered his sort of quest line 2 videos ago. But from here, you want to drop onto this ledge, and then turn around and drop onto this ledge. And then in this cave are a couple of giants. And so you want to kill these giants, and I'll show you sort of like a cheesy way to do it. You can just run past them. Just be careful you don't get scooped. Run all the way back here. There's a chest here. And then what you can do is you can just sort of weave in and out, deal some damage, get back in the cave, and do that over and over. Oh god. And then once you kill them, you will get the Forgotten Key. It drops off the second one every single time. So once you have the Forgotten Key, you want to go back to Majula. And now we're going to get the key to the DLC. And so the key to the DLC is located in the well. Forgot. In Dark Souls 3, you can select to go back to the Shrine Bonfire. I forgot I couldn't do that in 2. Alright. So once you're back in Majula, we are going to go to the well, and you want to pay Laddersmith Gilligan to send... You want to pay for the... I think the second longest ladder? You can pay him for all three, but I'm pretty sure it's this ladder. And you want to go all the way down. Yes, this is the one. You want to go all the way down, all the way down. Yeah, this is the longest ladder. I think this one costs 15,000 souls. But you want to go all the way down, and then at the bottom of this ladder is a ladder to go up. So go up this ladder, and then at the top is a forgotten door. So you use the forgotten key on that. And then inside are a couple of chests, along with a corpse. This corpse has the Dragon Talon. The Dragon Talon is your key to Shulva. So don't forget to open these chests. Get some goodies inside. Soul Vortex. Witch Tree Branch and Witch Tree Bellvine. And the Great Lightning Spear. Fantastic. So this corpse will not be here in Vanilla Dark Souls 2. In Vanilla Dark Souls 2, once you purchase the DLC, they just put the item in your inventory. But in Scholar of the First Sin, that is not the case. So once you have the Dragon Talon, now we're going to go back to the Black Gulch. But you can warp to the second bonfire because the entrance to Shulva is behind the primal bonfire that you light after defeating the Rotten. And all of the DLCs are like this. All of the DLCs are behind one primal bonfire or another. Shulva is behind the Rotten primal bonfire. Broom Tower... Oh, Jesus Christ. Broom Tower is behind... Why can't I remember? Is it Old Iron King? Yeah, Old Iron King. Sorry, they're actually not all behind primal bonfires now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, that's right. So, Shulva is this one. Old Iron King is Broom Tower. And then Frozen Elam Lois is the Shrine of Winter. So, anyway, you get this structure here, and as long as you have the DLC, you can teleport. And this teleport will work no matter what. You don't actually need the key yet. The key is for the next door. Alrighty. Cool. Couldn't hear anything. So you can light your torch here. We're going to come across a bonfire anyway, so don't really feel like you need to do that. But then you can use the Dragon Talon to open this door. If you don't have the Dragon Talon, it won't work. Alrighty. So this is Sunken City Shulva. Here we go. Shulva, Sanctum City. Fantastic. You get some ziggurat-looking pyramids there. It's all good. Everything looks great. And then you get this dragon. This dragon's name is Sin. We will get back to Sin later on. He's going to be the final boss of the DLC. Spoiler. Very similar to Black Dragon Calamite. You sort of see him early on, and then, you know, you go take care of business. Alrighty, so we can light this first bonfire here. Now it's time to begin adventuring. There is a lot of poison here in Sunken City Shulva, so you do want to be mindful of that. You can put your torch away. You don't really need it. Go ahead and get the old growth bomb. And we're going to come in here. And then this is an elevator that we have not yet activated. So just sort of be aware of this little area. Alright, we'll go back up to the bonfire. And we can venture this way. You want to be careful. There are several sleeping enemies. Oh man, these guys actually take a decent amount of damage. Try luring it out, then stabbing it in the back. So we do have these cool little switches here. And these switches send up pillars. And so this is like part of a puzzle here in Shulva, the Sanctum City, wherein you need to solve these little platforming puzzles. What just... Oh my god. Wow, okay. That's a little frustrating. Anyway, you need to solve these platforming puzzles. And then you want to use the platforms to your advantage to help you take care of enemies. So you can shoot these with arrows, and that's why I recommended bringing a bow. Just helps out a good deal. This guy's probably going to drop down. Yep. Cool. Do have these couple archers here. Oh god. I thought they had less health. Groovy. Okay. Cool. So, there are little things that you want to be mindful of, and that is on these platforms are oftentimes treasures. So you want to like try to keep an eye out for those treasures as things sort of progress, if you will. And so you want to like be able to drop down and like really like pay attention to what's going on. Sometimes treasures are just hidden in weird places because of these moving platforms. I knew there was another one. Luckily, these guys drop poison moss, which is helpful, because you will need it. Great. Poison stone. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to hit this, and then we're going to drop off. Then we get this. Longbow plus 7. And that's actually the only way to get that. Alright. So we can ride this back down, because there's another enemy back there. And I am gonna need some forgiveness here, because it's been a while since I played these DLCs. No, did I mess this up? I might have goofed here. Nope. Alright, cool. So fall down here, and there's an enemy in this doorway. Isn't there? Oh, it's a corpse. This is where it came from. Like I said, I haven't played the DLCs too many times, so I think I've actually only played them twice in all my years. Oh no. Oh Jesus, don't do this to me. Oh my god. There we go. Wow, that was something. Okay. Ride this back up. Very good. Okay. So I do know that they're yeah. Never mind. This is what I was looking for here. So we have this room here, and you can poke these little pustules, but just be aware that they do shoot out the stuff that degrades your weapons. So just keep that in mind. And sometimes they're on the ceilings. All right. What does this do? Oh, hello. Might be somebody behind me, I don't know. Poison bite ring +1. That's helpful. That's very nice. Be wary of bug. Cool. Alrighty. Alright, we missed a treasure over here that I want to go grab. And I think we just hit this. And this should bring this up. Yep. And then we can jump over here. Right. Maybe I can just roll off. Nah, that's a jump. Whoa. Almost died. Dark quartz ring +3. Really good. Okay, cool. So now that we've sort of looted this little area, we can move on. Moving on. Okay. Oh, let me just drop over here. Alright. Okie doke. So that's the bug room. Let's go in through here. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I don't want to knock him over the ledge, so I want him to come get me. Perfect. I hate how plunging attacks like don't really stun enemies in this game. It's very weird. Okay. And what does this do? Ah, okay. Cool beans. Alright. So we just unlocked this path. So let's drop in here. There's going to be a lot of bugs, so heal up. Jeez. Okay, cool. That's it for the little bugs. Careful, because there is an archer over there. Yep. That's the whole point? Is just that? No, there's another exit here. This doesn't go anywhere. Okay, never mind. Alright, I guess that was the whole point. Great. Alright, so now we're going to go down here. And this is actually an enemy. So this is like a bug with poison statues on top of it. So these are killable, but they're really annoying. You have to aim for the bug. Yeah, these things are really, really frustrating. You can just skip them, but sometimes they can like overwhelm you if you're not careful. So you do want to be kind of careful when it comes to them. So I'm going to go down this ramp first. Yikes. Regret ahead. Okay. Alright, so I need to redo that. There's a treasure on here. Let's try this again. Oh, shit. That was really stupid. That's definitely not how you get that. Whoops. Let's try that again. Fortunately, the bonfire placement in Shulva is... I think it's really good, but when compared to the rest of Dark Souls 2, they are way more spaced out. So, it's like easier to miss things. I also just noticed a treasure that we missed over here, too. Old growth balm. Okay. Ow. Oh. Anywho. Let's come back in here. Wonderful. Let's go get our souls. That's a silly jump. Believe it or not, there's a bonfire in here. I guess let's go light it this way in case we die if we're close. Am I wrong? Oh, it's up there. So Sin is going to kill these guys for us. Hello, Sin. Thank you. All right. Let's try this again. Also, where was that? How do we get over there? Ow. Oh. Alright. Oh man, I knew there was somebody in here. That goes to the room below. Okay. And then this goes to that treasure where I was like, how do we get that? The Sanctum mace. Cool. All right. Ugh. I may wind up getting poisoned here. If I do, tell my family I love them. Jeez, man. So much damage. Alright. I don't really understand how that hit me, but sure, I'll give it to you. Alright, so I'm going to leave these treasures just because I don't want to get peppered with arrows. Buddy. Alright, great. Great. Twinkling Titanite. Treasure over here that we missed. Good. Okay, so this exists. I don't know what that was. I don't know if that's just a block or what, but let's hit it again, see what happens. Okay. Oh my god, the fall damage. Holy Jesus. That was insane. What? Okay. Alright. I mean, I know how to get it now. You gotta send it down then up. But that's really stupid. That's like one of those unfair Dark Souls 2 things. Where it's just like, ha ha ha, you thought this is how you get it. But no, really, we're gonna make you die to figure it out. Just lame. Do it again. I'm glad those guys left. What are you doing? Okay. Try to get on these guys. Oof. Yikes. Very good. Got it again. Great job, everybody. Am I just supposed to drop onto it? No, I'm supposed to do it as it's moving. Oh, we'll get this one first. That's the Thunder Quartz Ring +3. And then we can hit these switches down here. Okay. Okay. Get on it, then we're gonna... What? We're gonna ride it up, and then we're gonna ride it down. What's this? Oh, the bonfire. Oh my god. I knew it was up here. I knew there was a bonfire here. Great. I'm just kidding. I totally forgot there was a bonfire there. I thought it was in this building. Well, anyway. Alright, let's get the treasure. Oops. Is there another way to do this? Yeah. Okay. Great, so let it pass the first corpse, then as it's passing the second one... Oh my god. Alright, I'm not getting that treasure. Right. Let me look it up really quick. We're right at a bonfire anyway. Shulva treasures. That's annoying. I'm looking. Watching footage of the original Dark Souls 2, and it runs at like 5 frames per second. It's like nauseating. But I'm glad somebody made a video. It's a Dark Knight Stone. I'm not getting it. Don't even worry about it. That is not worth it. I don't even know if that's the proper way to get that item, but Jesus Christ, don't get it. That is a waste of time. Phone's buzzing over here. You probably can't even hear that with this new microphone. Isn't that great? Okay. Cool. So, unfortunately, we do have to kill some enemies again. It's a bit of a bummer. Like, the fact that you're able to get hit by these arrows during the backstab animation, that's the worst part of the whole thing. is like during a backstab, you literally can't do anything, so you should be invulnerable. And in other Souls games, you are invulnerable during backstab animations and riposte animations and all that. But for some reason, Dark Souls 2 is like, nah, we don't want to do that. It's just like, okay, well then, let me roll out of a backstab animation or something. Like, give me agency over this. And it's like, nah, you don't need that. Cool. All right, so now we're gonna go into the building, into the BLDG. Jesus. Oh, whatever. There's a ladder here. Let's go up. Try right, then visions of happiness. Okay, I don't think... maybe it's a clue to let you know the bonfire exists? Let me try sending all these up and then see what happens. See if it creates a path across. I don't actually know. It's been a long time since I've been in Shulva, so forgive me. Oh, this probably creates a path to the bonfire. Well, if it does, we should complete the path. Now let's go up the ladder, see what happens. Yes. Yes, it does. Creates a path to the bonfire. How lovely. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Guy's here too. The gang's all here, man. Oh, there's one behind me. Oh, that's so nice. Where did you come from? Well, anyway. Let's go this way now. And let's go into the main ziggurat here. So unfortunately, Sin does not show back up after that first time, so you will have to kill these guys on your own. Which really isn't that big of a deal with a weapon like the Santier Spear. Alright. So once you get close, the door opens automatically, which is kind of spooky, but nice. And now, this is where things get interesting. So this is the Dragon's Sanctum. And you can hear singing in the background. And we will find the source of that singing soon enough. So these switches you hit. And you may be thinking, like, why do you hit these switches? And it's actually teaching you something. It's teaching you how this level works. And it's really important that you recognize that's what it's doing. Oh, no. I'm just waiting for these dark beats to come. Oh, God. Whoa, Jesus Christ. I might be dead. Do you see the way he just glided? Like, he didn't even walk. He just floated over to me. God, this game sometimes, dude. I just have to laugh. Let's check this side first, I guess. All right, so yeah, this is an interesting room. I'm glad we came here. So this shadow right here is not a real enemy, or it's not a player. It's an enemy. But there are corpses that are glowing. And what you want to do is break the glowing corpses, and then these enemies become killable. You want to be careful because these guys are kind of deadly. You don't want to fight more than one at a time if you can help it. Cool. So yeah, you're going to run into those a lot. Slab. They usually are guarding really good treasure. Sometimes keys. You just gotta be careful that you don't, like, run into them. And also sometimes the corpses are not laying on tables. Sometimes they're in the walls. So you just look for the red glow and you'll find it. Okay, cool. Moving on. These guys, their 7 a.m. wake-up call. Oh man, I almost destroyed the chest. Alright, dried root. It's fun. So I'm going to attempt to Zerg the sorceress here. Great. And then we just have this guy. How is that not a backstab, bro? Come on. Alright. Cool. So we do have this switch here, which you can step on. However, if you like, you can shoot it as well. So we got to turn this dial here until we're able to get up there. Or until we're able to pass through, rather. Now, what I actually recommend doing is standing here, shooting this twice. This way you get brought up to this guy's level. Because he will harass you while you're in the hallway. Cool. Alrighty. Just be careful. Just always look where you're going. Sometimes there are enemies in these tight little corridors. There's a hole here. Thank you, hint. Let's shoot this. I'm just now realizing I think I missed a switch. I'm gonna get invaded. Try projectile. Oh, hi. Man, thank God for these hints, man. Really not sure what that just opened. Whoa. Is that what that just did? It might have been the result of that. Interesting. Nope. Oh, I see. Oh, the projectile opened this. Got it. Cool. Puzzling stone sword. Oh, you know what's funny? I think that's the weapon that that NPC in Iron Keep had. Anyway. So we have a sorceress over here, which we should be able to peg with some arrows and take care of. Just keep an eye on the projectiles. You don't want them to start flying at you. But this, yeah, this beam should break them. Great. Okay, that helps. So these floor spikes, we can do something about them. Oh, God. Alright, so, truth be told, I sort of goofed here. But the fact that those guys just died is, like, super helpful. I'm going to try to do the same thing to this guy. He's not going for it. Why did the others fall off so willingly? Anyway, probably take care of it. Go ahead and hit this. Let's try this one more time with this guy. Damn, he's really not going for it. We're gonna find the armor, don't worry. Just kind of annoying. So that opened that. I knew it was close. Let's go up here. Hopefully he doesn't... Shit. At least I didn't die. That's really nice. great when you don't die, right? Okay. Over here. That's a bonfire. This. Man, I really have no idea where this particular armor is. I don't know what that is. I see it. Well, I don't see the armor. I see the switch that I'm looking for. So that's the floor spikes. Armor, though. The armor is a different story. I don't know where the armor is. Oh, God! Damn it! Also, I just saw the switch for the bonfire. Shit. Oh, well. Okay, try that again. Oh, I guess I don't have to take that much damage. Oh, but then I aggro these goons. Yeah, it's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. Okay. Great. All right, let's do it again. All right, cool. We did it, everybody. All right, now we turn right. We go in here. Oh man, that's not the correct shade. Where's your armor, dude? I guess he fell. Okay, that's helpful. All right, so in here we can snipe them, I think. Ugh. I don't understand why that happens. God. Okay. I think this is all of them. Don't forget the treasures in here. Eternal Sanctum key. This opens the door near the beginning of the Sanctum. Yeah, this is the room, man. This room has it all. Make sure you got them all. Okay, cool. All right, now let's open up the bonfire. Whoa. Guess that wasn't a backstab? I don't get it, dude. I really don't get it sometimes. Ooh, hi. The Dragonstone. So the Dragonstone is another really important item. It is a key. It's a key of sorts. It doesn't look like a key, but it acts like a key. So that opens up the bonfire. Do you have to jump to for some dumb reason? Anyway, there's that. And then you get the Sanctum crossbow. And now we're getting closer and closer and closer to the singing. However, I'm not ready for that just yet. That room has an NPC invasion that is, like, hilariously obnoxious. But I'm not ready for that yet. How do I turn the wheel? Oh, shit. Switch on the floor. This is why you want to bring a lot of arrows. What? There we go. Now do it again. Okay, cool. Denial. It ain't just a river in Egypt. Okay, now let's go downstairs, do this NPC invasion. And then I think after this NPC invasion, I'm going to take a break in this video. Because I have to go to a cooking class. Alright, so this... No, is it not this room? It's coming. It's with Jester Thomas. Jester Thomas is the worst. Yeah. There he is. So this is Jester Thomas. Jester Thomas is the worst. He has a ton of health. Some really strong pyromancies. And he can also cast Warmth and just heal himself over and over. Luckily, he's somewhat playing nice right now. I don't understand what's happening. But for some reason, my backstabs won't work. Anyway, sooner or later he's going to come to his senses and realize I'm just beating on him. Maybe it's because I'm not really giving him a chance. Oh, that might have been the end. Alright, I don't know what happened there, but that's Jester Thomas. I'll tell you, normally he is the worst. But now, we can walk through here. And we get to the bottom. And this is an area where you move kind of slow and it's very obnoxious. There are some dragon-like enemies that somehow ended up in Shulva. And I've mentioned this YouTuber before, but Zuli the Witch, she actually just did a video on these guys about how weird they are and how they don't make much sense being here. So, shout out to Zuli the Witch. Oh my god, please don't get this fucking button. Dude, light it. Okay. Yeah, that's fine, dude. I don't know. Jesus Christ. Anyway, Zuli the Witch, very, very talented YouTuber. Really, really helpful. But she just did a video on these before, I think like 4 or 5 days ago. Sort of indicating, like, it doesn't make sense that they're here because they're covered in, like, gook. And usually that's an indicator that Aldia messed with them. You know, like they were some sort of experimental creature that Aldia made. I'm like trapped right now. Please get me to the Dragonstone. I don't want to deal with these things. Dude. Dark Souls 2 sucks sometimes. Anyway. So, we got that stone, and you want to place it here. Once you place the Dragonstone here, the disc rotates inward, and then a bridge comes up out of the water. And then we are going to go reach this bridge now. And I know that I skipped a bunch of items in the pool there. I don't care. Alright, so now we have an elevator. Push this button, and then the elevator will bring us up to that bridge. All right. But that's not the only shortcut that just got unlocked. We also now have access to this elevator. And where will this elevator bring us, I wonder? Alright, this elevator brings us back to the first bonfire. This is why the DLC of Dark Souls 2 is so strong. It just works, right? Like, the environments just work. And it's built so intelligently. And it just makes the rest of the game look not good. Like, it's crazy. You know, it's actually a vertical world as opposed to a bunch of straight lines, which is what the vast majority of Dark Souls 2 is. There's no verticality to Dark Souls 2 until you get to the DLC. Iron Keep, I guess, sort of does and doesn't, but yeah. Alright, so let's just explore this tiny little area here, and then we'll take a break. But you won't notice the break. I'll just cut it in. I mostly recorded this now because I really wanted to test this microphone and actually use it, feel good about it. Alright, so there's a little path through this doorway. There's the Drakeblood Greatsword. Okay. It's funny, that bonfire feels like a pity bonfire sometimes. Alright, so we also have that key, so we could just rush over there and use it. But let's warp. Let's warp to the Tower of Prayer bonfire, and then we will take a break. And I'll be back after a cooking class. Alright, and we're back from our cooking class at Sur la Table. Alright, so when we last left off, we got the Sanctum key, which we're now going to use. So let's drop down here. And then we'll kill homeboy here. You know what, actually? I'm just now realizing this is actually a little helpful. Because there's a guy right here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, great, okay. I should have been doing that from the start, I guess, but oh well. Man, I've died a lot here in Shulva. Okay. So we're going to use the Sanctum key now. And open the big old door that was locked earlier. Poison moss, very, very helpful. Where are my souls? I don't even remember where I died. Alright. Used Eternal Sanctum key on this door. Hello. There's another sorceress over there, so just tuck back in. Let these dark beads run through, and then just take her out once you get close. Cool, very good. Alright, we got a bunch of chests in this room now. I don't know if any are booby-trapped or not. Bonfire aesthetic. Lightning clutch ring. Dried root. I don't even know what dried root does. I will say, like, I don't really use items in Souls games. It's very rare. I think I've actually used the most items in this walkthrough series of the whole Dark Souls series. I barely ever use items. And some more dried root. Okay, cool. So let's go up this ladder. Snake Eater ladder. What a thrill. Snake Eater. Okay, go up another one. In a dream, Snake Eater. Alright, so you hear the bugs, I think. Yes. I knew I heard them. And I've used 80 arrows in my time here in Shulva. Oops. Oh, jeez. Well, this is actually kind of helpful. Having these in a row here is actually pretty helpful. Rock Shield Balder. Okay. Hello. Wow, that frame rate is really cute. Hello. Oh man, this guy does some damage. Ugh. Man, he just avoided that backstab. Oh, he tried to Lloyd's Talisman me. Son of a bitch. Oh, man, wow. That was close. Okay. So there's a bonfire on the other side of here. I'm going to run across and light it really fast. And we are basically at that co-op cave that we're going to sort of end the walkthrough at. But before we actually jump in there, go ahead and whack this. And I think this brings up the elevator. Yeah. Okay, cool. So that's going to bring up this elevator platform. But before we use it or anything, we need to reach the roof. There's some treasures up there for us. And again, I am going to summon help in this cave. It is meant to be co-opted. Yeah, so I'm not going to solo this cave. There's no point. It's really just like for giggles. Like, do you want to solo it? Good, go for it. Otherwise, don't bother. It is not designed to be soloed. The Sanctum Shield. Alright, so there's a couple torches here. Let's go ahead and light these. I don't know if this actually does anything. If you don't have any flame butterflies, just run back to the bonfire. Light your torch. Okay, I don't know if that does anything. Either way, let's go ahead back. Cool. All right. Great. So this is the priestess's chamber bonfire. And let's just double check where this elevator leads. We still have a little bit of adventuring to do before we get to the cave. Oh, where did that go? Where is this? Oh, this is right by that bonfire. Got it. Okay, I understand where we are. Alright. So we're going to jump off this elevator now just to check for any treasures that we might be in this little mid-chamber here. Yep. Cool. Wow, that's incredibly helpful. One torch. Chest ahead, then hexes. Item ahead. Dark Greatsword, cool. All right. Great. So I guess the only way out of here is either to Homeward Bone or jump here. So let's do the jump. Okay, he's all right. Okay, we're Call the elevator. And then we'll go upstairs again. So you'll know that you're at the cave when you start seeing, if you're human, you'll start seeing a lot of summon signs. Otherwise, you will... The environment is kind of obvious, like that you're going somewhere else. I think it might even have a title change, so you'll know. All right. Cool. Okay, Cave of the Dead. This is it. Okay. I just wanted to be double, triple sure that this was where I needed to go. So what I'm going to do... what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a human effigy. We're going to rest at the bonfire. Restore our health and any flasks you might need. And then we're going to go into the cave. And hopefully there are... I know that there are NPC summon signs. I would rather summon human players than NPCs. But... oh, man. Rapacious Andre... Damn. And ruined Afflicted. Okay, it looks like we're stuck with NPCs for now. Yeah. Alright. Summon both of them. You want as much help as you can get. Kind of unfortunate that it's only NPCs, but it's alright. I was hoping to involve some players. I should have put out a tweet or something. Alright. Let's go ahead and light our torch. And then we'll drop down. So this cave has a ton of poison statues that you got to watch out for. Has some decent items, which is nice. And there's a chance that this may take more than one attempt to get through. The boss is a set of 3 NPCs. Oh god. Very similar. Shit. Very similar to the enemies in the Dark Chasm of the Abyss, or wherever the hell that place was called. Where you fight Dark Lurker. Very similar boss fight to those like NPC invaders. But yeah, now you see why you need help. Like, there's just so much going on in this cave. There's so many enemies. You can get overwhelmed really quickly if you're not careful. Yeah, so you want to be careful. Speaking of being careful, you want to be careful in this room because there are quite a few places where you can fall down, and there's quite a few places where your NPCs can fall down as well. Alright, so I think we have to fall in one of them. Sorcery or projectile. Alright, I don't want to drop there. Let's try this. Okay, so these stone statues can do petrification. So, hello, are you gonna like help your friends over there? Jesus. Oh my god. Rapacious Andre over here. He may die. Alright, let me get over here. Heal. Alright, so... I definitely don't have enough arrows to do all this. Gentlemen, it would be fantastic if you could, like, help kill this thing, but whatever. Okay, open up this chest. Petrified something. every DLC, I'm going to mention this now, every single DLC in Dark Souls 2 has one of these caves. Or, it's not always a cave, sometimes it's just an open field, like in the case of Elam Lois. But you will need to get familiar with summoning NPCs and dealing with this whole thing. Alright. It's kind of frustrating that the NPCs will not kill the little guys. But, whatever. Hello, gentlemen. Come on. Where's the other guy? Is he doing nothing? Alright, it's time to move on from here. Hello, buddy. What are you doing? Come on. I hate how you have to like go fetch them sometimes. Like, they just don't really follow you. No, not this way. Yeah, that's the way we gotta go. Just for consistency, I'm gonna light this. Just in case I die and need to come back, it's nice to be able to light your way and help yourself out. Okay, so much more of the same here. So we're near the boss fog, which is nice. You want to be careful, though. Ooh, yikes. That's the bug. Still have this guy. Ow. Jesus, dude. Guess well, I gotta buy some butterflies if we're gonna keep doing this. I don't think lighting these torches does anything, but you know me, I'm a completionist, so we're gonna find out. Ugh, Jesus. Oh, God. God, baby Jesus. Alright, so that statue unleashes a mist. Can you please move? Thank you so much. Alright. Cool, so this is the boss. And it's tough. It's just a 3v3 PvP fight. It's always AI. It's not actually invaders or anything. But you do have an archer, you do have Havel, and you basically have Ricard. So like I said, it's more or less the same thing as that Chasm of the Abyss stuff. I'm going to try to come back here, deal with the archer. Just keep an eye on your friend's HP in the corner there. But just know that when you summon help, human or NPC, your boss health pools increase. So you can... Sorry, you can parry, you can backstab, you can riposte. These don't necessarily count as like regular bosses or anything. These do count as more or less human beings. Our rapacious homeboy over there isn't doing too well, so I may need to go over there and just grab aggro from them. Let them heal up a little bit. Alright, I'm going to try to get out of this corner. This is bad news. Alright, good. Heal, heal, heal. Great job. And then you want to be careful because they will... Oh, shit. They will change aggro pretty quickly if you're not careful. And she does have a great bow, so that can really, really mess your day up. Oh, God. Please don't backstab me. Please don't backstab me. Jesus Christ. Alright, so he's getting 2v1'd over there. This really isn't good. I think he's dead. Yeah, alright, so he's dead. Which means that Ricard now wants to hang out with me. Oh, shit. I think that's one. That's one. Okay, I gotta back up and heal. Alright. I'm hoping that we're able to just sort of stick with this. Oh no, she's here, she's here, she's here. Alright, so homegirl with the great bow. I'm gonna try to take care of her. And then maybe let Rapacious Andre deal with the other one, although it looks like he's about to die. Yeah, he's dead. I mean, that's bullshit right there. That's... I don't believe that. Alright, so... Gonna try to get into a corner here. This way I can at least just deal with him. This is a really frustrating fight. There's no way to sugarcoat that at all. It's just frustrating. Always try to keep an eye on where she might be. Yeah. So you want to try to use the cave to your advantage. Oh god. Alright, alright. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. I don't actually know where she is, but... Oh, she found me. Oh, dude. Come on. And I'm about to get backstabbed, too. Ugh, okay. Not terrible. It's actually fine. Yeah, this is why you need help here. This boss fight, I mean, it's doable by one person, but it's just awful. Oh god. Oh my god, I've made a grave mistake. I gotta keep healing here. Oh, my heart is literally pounding. I don't want to do this again. So I think I could probably haste her right here. Okay, cool. So now it's just Graverobber, which is basically Ricard with a scimitar as backup. I guess it's not really Ricard. I guess he's using curved blades. Oh, God. Man, I keep mashing R1. Wow. Okay, that is the co-op fight of Shulva. It really... Every single DLC has one of those. It's not easy. But now that we're done, we can grab some treasures. Get a blackweed bomb, open up this chest. And we get the flower skirt. And we can pop out here, drop back down, and then this is the elevator chamber from earlier. Oh, man. Wow, it's a really, really tough area. Every DLC has one, which is either good or bad, depending on how you think of it, but I think they're a cool idea. I'm just not a huge fan of how they kind of work. That's just me. But yeah, so that is the first part of the DLC. I'm going to rest at the bonfire upstairs. Where is my bloodstain? Like, where did we die before? I kind of don't know. Yeah, I really have no idea where we died. I could go back and look at the footage really quick. I'll do that while we ride the elevator. Where did we die? Oh, I had no souls for a long time. Oh, they're downstairs in the dragon pit. Yeah, I'm not going to get those. That's a waste of time. Okay. Cool. So, what we're able to do now is let's travel back to Majula and rest. It's funny, like, adventuring in these DLC areas, they do feel so far removed from the base game that you're just like, you're not even in the same world, I guess, in a way. So when you return to Majula after a while, you're like, wow, like, I forgot what the sun looks like here. I've been spelunking in a cave for so long. It's a pretty cool feeling. And so I'll crack open a soul because we only need 6,000 more. This should do it. Okay. 50 vigor. I gotta see what the max is. I think 50 on all stats is the max. Or the point where you get diminishing returns. Okay. Great. So that's it. For the first, let's call it the first half of Shulva. In the second half, we are going to progress further down into the Dragon's Sanctum. So the Dragon's Sanctum has two bosses. They are back to back. They're both at the end though. So basically what we're going to do is we now have access to this big bridge, and then from that bridge, young snotty nose. Oh, the Smelter Demon set. That person would have been helpful. Basically, what's going to happen now is we have access to the bridge that leads to this staircase here that I'm looking at. And then we're going to go inside of the Dragon's Sanctum. But we've already been to the top, so now it's time to go all the way down to the bottom, to the source of the singing, which is really fun. Oh, you can actually see the items down there. Wow, they spawn these enemies in? That's crazy. Yeah, I really don't ever bother with this area. It's just not fun. And I don't particularly, like I said, like I don't really use items in these games, so I don't see the items as super important. That's just me, though. If you want to go down there and grab it, go for it, but that's not my style. But yeah, next time we will go into the Sanctum, start going down, and then fight the last two bosses of the DLC. Hopefully when you play this, you get access to other players in that DLC area. It makes things a lot better, and frankly, like, just more enjoyable. It's better to play with people than NPCs, especially in Dark Souls 2, where the NPCs aren't that intelligent, and the AI just kind of gives up sometimes. But that I don't think that would have been possible for me without the help of NPCs. Even just getting through the cave is annoying. But yeah, each DLC has one of those areas, and they are designed for co-op. So if anybody tells you otherwise, you know, you're meant to solo it. You're meant to solo everything. Not that. It's clearly designed for PvP. Or it's clearly designed for co-op, I should say. You get overwhelmed by enemies. a 3v1 boss fight, come on. That's not meant to be done solo. It's clearly meant for co-op. That's why they have all the statues there. You know, it's a lobby to put your signs down. I get kind of annoyed when people say that's meant to be soloed because I think they're just setting up new players for failure. But yeah, okay, so we'll leave it there, and then the next walkthrough we'll finish Shulva. I guess each DLC walkthrough would probably be like 2 parts. Okay, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new guides go live. If you're interested in supporting the channel monetarily, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button below this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and on Twitch, and as always, I'm SweetJohnnyCage. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.